What's up, everybody? Jordan Stewart here from Vover. Thanks so much for tapping into the Vover Original Show. Just a reminder that if you want to drop your opinions about the episode or respond to the host and guests with your voice, go and download the Vover app wherever you get your apps. Vover, voice over everything. Enjoyed the show.
What's up, guys, and welcome to your Vover WNBA show. I'm your host, Justine Brown, and I have a very special guest joining me today. She's a whole legend. She's a pioneer. She's a trailblazer. She's also my best friend. She's the first woman to grace the cover of NBA 2K, Candace Parker. Pew, 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 pew.
You do your own music?
I just added the effects today.
I was like, that's really good, actually.
Yeah. Do you think I'm
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah. Thanks for being on here.
No problem.
First and foremost, I know I've told you already, but congrats on your NBA 2K cover. Like, it gives me chills still talking about it, thinking about it. And I'm so glad that it's nobody other than you to have this honor and to be getting your flowers right now here while you're still playing the game. But how do you feel about it? What is your take on the whole thing?
Thank you so much. I think as a kid, when you grow up, you play video games, you wear sneakers, you drink Gatorade, you do all these things, and you envision yourself being in all these places. And so I think the kid in me is just so excited to be a part of this. But like I said before, we need companies that are going to invest in women's sports and really invest in the right way. And I think that, although I am the first, I hope that this isn't going to be a news story at some point. I hope it's going to just be a casual unveiling of the cover athlete, because I think that that's where the game is headed, and that's where sports is definitely going to head.
I think that's the dopest thing about you, though, is like, even me being as close to you as I am, you just kind of let the cover come out and you just let the work do the talking, and you take everything really humbly and really in stride. And honestly, the person that reminds me of the most is Coach Summitt. As you know, she was a trailblazer, and everything she did was not to be seen or be talked about. It was just to demand the respect that she felt like women deserved in the game. Is that who's kind of inspired the way you take all of these accolades and these honors?
Yes, for sure. 1,000%. There's not a day that goes by that I'm not in somehow reflecting on Coach Summitt and what she's meant to me in my career and just the world. A lot of people know her as a really great coach, a winning coach, but we know her as like a winning person. Like, she won at life. And I think that, if all of us understand that it's like bigger than you. Like, it's not about you.
Yeah.
It's bigger than you. And, if we're able to kind of continue to walk in that and continue to hold the door for the next person and open up more doors. I just want my daughter to be able to sit here and know that she was the best person for the job or the best person for whatever. And kind of break down those stereotypes, because I think that's what all of us are just trying to do, is make it better.
I agree. And I think, like I said, you are a great role model and a great example to do that. And I know Layla looks up to you every day with your actions, not words, not posts, not whatever, but how you live your life and walk through it. I appreciate you joining us today. I want to know, when do you want to have this 2K matchup? I'll let you take any team. You can't take yourself because you know your ins and outs too well. So you can take any team. I'll take my team. I'm taking me. But when do you want to play?
Here's the issue, because Layla always, whenever her and I play, she always picks, who I'm playing for. So it's very difficult because I'm super competitive. I can't play with other teams. So it's really hard for me to pick a team that I don't have this competitive juice or can just tolerate taking. So, it's going to be tough.
Well, fine. You can be you, but I'm not falling for that over the head fake pass for a layup. I'm not turning my player's not doing a 360. Is that on the game? Do they have that move on the game?
That was like the second thing I asked for on it, on 2K. I was like, first, you got to have the baby hairs laid. And secondly, you definitely have to add the over the head move fake to the game, to the repertoire.
All right, well, I got to figure out what the buttons are for that, but I'm not falling for it, and I'm ready for this challenge anytime. And I've seen you play video games, and you may be on the cover, but that does not help your skills. This is something I can beat you in. This is something I can beat you in, and I'm going to.
Oh, I'm getting better, Jess. You're not ready for me.
Let me find out. Well, I appreciate you joining me today. Congrats. I'm always here to celebrate all your wins. It's so dope. I'm going to buy my copy myself, and I'm going to beat you with it.
No problem. Thanks for having me. I'm glad your voice held up through this week and you were able to, do this.
We're back
It was
in
a
the game.
struggle for a while.
I was on vocal rest. I was about to have to go to the rehab with you, see the therapist, it was touch and go, but we're back in the game because me without a voice is a challenge.
Yeah, you were like Justin Bieber in that one documentary when he couldn't talk for.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being on here. We'll have to get you back on again when the season starts back up. But this has been your Vover WNBA show. That was my guest, cover girl herself, Candace Parker. I'm Justine Brown, and we'll talk to you guys next week.